Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is all amongst you guys, so you guys have fun. I guess I'll just whatever.
Yeah, shut up, Mikey.
It's
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we got Jacob trying to act like a tough guy here. So,
Welcome.
hello, welcome to the
Uncensored.
yes. Go ahead, David. You can finish it out.
Welcome everyone to the Who Crew Uncensored. I'm Darth Cinema here, also known as David. I am here with Connor Farley.
Hello.
I'm Mike D.
G'day.
Daniel.
What's up?
And Jacob.
No, he's run off. How could he?
Okay. Anyway.
That's his way. That's his way of ripping us into asshole, is to not say anything.
Alright, so guys, mainly we're here because of the certain events that have been taking place with a certain someone attacking my own channel in the name of defending Daniel. Now, I've had multiple conversations with Daniel, both in off-air chats and in written chats, and I actually have the proof of these written chats, which I have shown to Daniel and the others. And Daniel's just here to make his piece about the entire issue. Though I just do have one question to ask. I just want Daniel to answer as honestly as possible. Daniel,
Yep.
you know that Jacob and Albert were attacking my personal channel, Darth Cinema, over the past couple of days.
I did not know.
All right. Now, you say whatever you have to say about this issue to Jacob or any of the others trolls who have been attacking my channel. Say whatever you need to say. Well, you have the floor.
Well, first of all, I didn't know anything about this, and yeah, so I'm not involved in any way. If you're thinking I'm a part of it, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just as shocked as I'm really shocked.
In fact, the last conversation you and I had, checking by this hangout that we had, was you were asking me about the rumor if Kylo Ren is Luke Skywalker, which I said I seriously doubt that. That was our last conversation before this whole thing spiraled out of control with Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob, you've heard now that Daniel has had no knowledge of the comments you've been leaving, the dislikes you've been leaving on my videos, and don't say you don't, otherwise I will screen share those comments right now on air for everyone to see. What do you have to say? I'm being perfectly polite and candid with you. Please, if you have anything to say in your defense, please say it now. Nothing? All right. Mike D, Connor, do you have anything to say about this?
Well, sorry, Daniel, you go.
I really just to say real quick, I'm being quiet because I really don't know anything about any of the stuff that's going on. I was here to hear, like everyone else, the listener, what exactly the issue was and to hear what everyone had to say about it. So that's why I really don't have anything to add.
Yeah, the issue was mainly Connor. I mean, not Connor. Why am I getting everyone's names mixed up today? Seriously, I think it's a negative effect of working in retail. You have to hear so many names, you just mix them up. Okay, that Jacob was attacking my channel under the account of what? Let me see what the account was. It was.
I guess if
the Beach Street channel, the Beach channel, and I have it right here. I'm gonna screen share it right now. This is on my the Google Plus page. So right now, you guys are seeing it. Let me get here it is. I'm gonna highlight it right here. The Beach Street channel. He was saying at Darth Cinema, hey, back off Daniel, or else, like, really grow the F up Darth Cinema and back off from the real Whovians cast because you would not want to go up against us You have been warned, and then he would continue to leave other comments like, you've been warned, you motherfucker.
Now, who is Beat Street Channel, just so that
That is
all of us...
Jacob, because if we look at this picture clearly is of Jacob.
Oh, look. And there's another familiar face.
Yeah, the golem's over there on the right.
Yeah.
Yes, so we have undeniable proof, Jacob.
That's Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
We have undeniable proof of who was attacking my channel.
Now, you sure this wasn't the Beat Meat channel? Because they don't have girlfriends, so it's understandable they're beating their meat.
And he has Daniel in his circle, so I would assume that this is, like, if we go through process of elimination here, it's not Clark, because Clark right here, he has that in his circle. So this is Jacob. This is Jacob who is doing all of this. So still nothing to say, Jacob, on this?
What an outrageous waste of time, seriously.
Yeah, Jacob,
well, no, we actually... Hold on, David, hold on a minute. I do want to say something real quick, though. I wanted to let everyone know, because this happened off air, just to be honest and truthful, just to let everyone know kind of where they stand in this community. We were completely polite to Jacob by having him on the other night when we knew he was going to be talking shit, and that's fine. I mean, you can come on and talk shit or whatever, but the thing is, like, do it when you're on air and have it have some relevance to what you're discussing, having an issue with us. But don't come on and just start being a dick and ungracious to people who let you on their cast when they don't have to do that. We're doing that because we want to be open to everybody. But show a little bit of class and a little bit of tact when you come on. And, you know, if people are being polite to you on the show and talking to you, even if you have a problem with them, then you can have a dialogue with them. But don't be a classless piece of shit coming on and doing shit like that. Because, I mean, it's really, it shows poor upbringing, and it shows really classless lack of character to do something like that, and it ends up just making you look stupid by doing so, which you very clearly made an ass of yourself yet again. And yeah. I find it really funny that we've some of us here, I know even, like, when David's had problems with Jacob, I've actually defended him for a long time with things, and kind of kept, no, I wouldn't say bit my lip, because nothing he says has any truth to it whatsoever, or any relevance in my life in any way. But when fake host is calling him a faggot, and it's been documented, number one, that shows what a homophobe the fake host is. But for this person to be like talking shit to us after we've been defending him over somebody that refers to him as being a faggot, and that's in quotes, by the way, not my words, the words of the fake host, and it has done so much shit to both Jacob and Clark. And, I mean, I oftentimes have to take a step back and wonder, what kind of fucking idiot, I mean, like, the levels of idiocy that would require for someone to be that fucking stupid, I don't get that.
People, viewers, and subscribers, if you go watch the Who Crew is shit.
Let
so
me
people,
just say
whoever is watching the Who Crew is crap.
Then why are you on here, then?
Because Daniel needs defending from you.
He doesn't need defending. All you're doing is constructive, which is affecting him, because people are now going to judge him based on your actions, Jacob. So start thinking for one.
Oh, shut up, Connor.
You're asking too much of him.
David Anderson, shut up. David Anderson, shut up.
Daniel is a trustworthy person. Daniel is an honest person, and he has absolutely no reason to lie to any of us. I invited
Daniel
him.
I didn't say Daniel lies. I said you lie, you idiot, David.
You told him. You said
David, get some hearing aids. David, get some hearing aids. Oh, no, wait, you have no hearing aids. Oh.
Yes, I know, because I have perfect hearing.
How boring. Seriously.
Not if you thought I said David. Not if you thought I said Daniel was a liar. Yeah, you idiot, David.
Fucking hell.
What did you title this episode, by the way?
Truth and lies.
No.
Well, we certainly have a good measure of both.
And people, by the way, go subscribe to the Real Vivians cast.
Oh yeah, please. Because it's funny.
Because
This
they
implies-
need,
Because Matrix Lord 212 is not a fake host, he's a real host.
they
Unlike
need more
you,
members, so please sign up over there.
Uncensored.
They need to be.
no,
They need to be. They need to go on that show over there so that they can be edited out and only used for like occupying a little space on the show. You know.
They won't be edited out, you idiot.
May I
Mike
just
D.
talk, please? Can you be respectful for 1 minute, Jacob?
Oh, you can talk as long as you want.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
of course we can. It's our show, you fucking twat, you little child. Of course we can talk whatever we want. And we and hey, talk about something that's relevant. You fucking look at you, dude. Look at my avatar and look at you. You're a fat, chubby, fucking ugly picnic table shirt wearing loser. Look at that. Look at that.
How do you know
Look
I'm
at that
chubby? Have
picture.
you looked?
Because I'm looking at your picture,
How do you
you
know I'm
dumb
chubby?
fuck.
Have you looked, you idiot?
I'm looking at it, you fuckhead. I'm not blind. Apparently, like Freema is in that fucking picture. How much did you have to pay her to
At
stand
least I
next to
got a
you for
photo
a
with
minute?
Freema. At least I
least
got a
you're
photo
friends.
with Freema, you idiot.
Yeah, you had to pay her, you stupid asshole. She wouldn't stand next to you otherwise. Would you pay her about $150? And she still wanted to get away from
Mike
you.
D, you talk shit.
You just got owned, bitch. That's a problem.
No, actually, you got owned, bitch.
No, you didn't. What did you say? You didn't say anything that was truthful in any way.
I did. I actually said you got owned, you shithead.
You said what?
Mike D, everyone who watches the Who Crew, Mike D talks shit.
Oh,
He does. He does.
that's
If you watch the
that's
Who
'cause I
Crew,
can
Mike
get
D
away with it.
talks crap. Because Mike D is a crap.
What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. All you can do is run your mouth. You got like a
Mike D,
gotta fucking-
Mike D, whatever you say about
bulldog
any of us
mouth
from the
and a
real
puppy
Whovians,
dog ass.
you
That's your
talk
problem.
crap about people from the real Whovians. And I am going to make a stand and say enough is enough.
So, well, what are you gonna do about it? You can't.
I'm going to rip you to bloody shreds, you
can't do
moron.
that.
You can't, dude. You can't. My life is like
Mike, hold on.
a mirror contrast. Hold on a minute, David. I gotta answer that. My life is a
Yeah,
mirror
hold on a
contrast.
minute, little David.
That is a
Mr.
loser,
Mike,
dude.
Mr. Mike D is being rude to you, not letting you
Oh,
talk.
I'm not letting
You say, and you say Joe doesn't let people talk. You don't let people talk, you Mike D.
Actually,
on.
I was in the middle of making a comment, you little twat. That's what it was.
Actually, no one gives a shit.
Can I
All
say
right. Well,
real quick?
if that's all you got to say, then you can be done on the show, then, Jacob. I mean, have some relevance. What you want to talk about?
Hey, Mike D. Hey, I'm
I'd just
Mike
like to
D.
say
And I'm all tough.
fucking once.
Mike D and what?
I don't even know. It's
Hey, I'm Mike D. And I'm all
No,
tough.
hold, wait. Hold on a minute. I want to have this out with Jacob, so everyone shut up for a second. Go ahead, Jacob.
Yeah,
let
shut up,
he and
people. What
let
Mike
he and I
D
have this. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Mike D can't handle the truth about him.
About what? I haven't fucking heard anything. What were you gonna say?
The truth about you is that you're a
Well,
bully.
spit it out.
And,
Spit it out.
that you
fuck.
keep on bullying.
Stupid fuck.
You're a bully, Mike D. Mike D.
I'm
no
a bully.
one will
Oh,
listen to you.
man. What are you like 2 years old? I'm bullying. I'm bullying. How old are you, dude? Like 2? What are you talking about? No,
Mike
this
D
is
gets stuff.
this is how men talk, and you're a little girl, so you don't
Mike
recognize
D,
it. That's a problem.
Mike D, you're not a man. You're a little child, man-child. Little man-child,
Alright.
that's right. You're a little
Oh, yeah.
man-child.
Oh yeah.
Who feels like targeting all the weak people.
That would be
and
you?
all
Is
the
that what you're saying? You're
and
admitting that? You're
like-
admitting-
Go weak.
Okay, like Gloria. You target Gloria. You say all this crap about Gloria. And that gets me annoyed too. So
What did
stop
I
talking about
what have I
Gloria
said-
because
what have I said about Gloria? What are you talking about? Are you saying on this cast?
you
I've
and
said,
Connor pick on Gloria all the time.
what are you talking about? Have I ever mentioned Gloria's name on this show at all?
Yeah, you always mention Gloria's name on this show.
Oh, really? Well, I would challenge you to go back and actually find. There's one time that I mentioned Gloria's name, but you're too fucking stupid to probably understand that. And it was actually in relation. It was in relation to nothing. Well, see, that's all you are. Is you throw senseless allegations. And in fact, I've actually seen you mirroring things I've said. Like I called you a little boy earlier, which you are, and then you try and use that back to me.
Shut up, Mike
Oh,
D,
yeah,
you're
the
all
truth hurts.
talk. Mike D, you are all talk.
Yeah, well, tell that to the people whose face I've smashed in. So, How many people have you
Whatever,
actually
Mikey.
beaten?
You're
How many
all
people?
talk. You are
How many
all
people
talk.
have you beaten
You
up,
are all
Jacob?
talk.
I know you probably used to having your ass beat at school all the time. How many times has a guy locked you in a locker because you're a little twat?
Mike D, you're all talk. You are all
Yeah,
talk.
okay. Well, you're all out of gas and all out of ammunition, apparently, because you're repeating yourself at this point, so you lose.
No, actually, I don't lose. Actually, I don't lose.
No,
Sorry to say that.
I know you are, but who am I? I know you are, but who am I? I mean, come on, man. What a little cunt you are. All right, go on with the show.
Wait, leave David alone. Whatever you do, leave Daniel alone, because Daniel doesn't deserve this crap.
Why are you being so possessive over Daniel? Because number one, he didn't even know.
Because Daniel's actually a true friend more than you idiots on this
I
little
don't
gay
You know what?
who crew unleashed.
Jacob,
At
that's
least the
the
Who
first
crew,
thing.
at least
that's
the
first
at least the
thing
real
in a while.
Whovians and the Whovians can talk about Doctor Who. You guys talk about people.
Jacob, that's the
So
first
what?
thing
It's our show. We can talk about whatever we want, you cunt.
Hold on. Jacob, that thing that you said about Daniel, that's the first thing you and I have agreed on for a while, because yes, you are right. Daniel is absolutely a true friend. He is one of the
Yes,
most
Daniel is a true friend.
he is one of the most honest and trustworthy people I have ever met, and he has had no reason to lie to me. I will candidly agree with you on that. You are absolutely 100% correct.
Yeah.
Now,
Hi,
in going
Albert.
on,
Thank you.
hold on. In going on from that, Daniel has
Albert.
specifically stated on air here that he has had no idea that you were attacking my channel.
I was not attacking.
You were attacking my channel under the
I
beat
was
streak.
not. I wasn't. No, actually, I wasn't because I was defending Daniel. It's called another thing. So I was not attacking. I was
I have
defending.
the proof.
There's
I've
an other
showed it
way
on
around.
air.
Can I at least say 2 words so I don't feel like I'm completely wasting my time here?
Sure,
No,
Connor,
you're
if
not.
you can
You're
say
not
a
allowed
few
to.
words.
You're not allowed to talk, Connor. No. We're like Joe show. We're gonna tell who gets to talk. Go ahead.
It's funny because off air, Jacob admitted that this is all down to a particular fake host telling him to defend Daniel. But what's funny is that the guy that told Jacob to defend Daniel is actually someone who is constantly demeaning to Daniel and probably believes him to be someone that can't defend himself. Now, that's one point, but the other point is that Daniel didn't even know about this. So the stuff you're saying, Jacob, in the group chat where you're constantly threatening people is actually being destructive to Daniel, because people are then going to go back to Daniel and ask him, why the hell are you threatening people? So then they're going to start falling out with him, and he's going to have so much shit on his doorstep because you can't deal with your own problems and let him deal with his problem. You always have to
You are full of crap.
carbon copy of the fake host. You are a
Connor, you
carbon
are full
copy
of crap.
fake host. You're possessive,
Connor,
nuthead.
you're rubbish. You are rubbish.
I'm not rubbish. You're just saying that because you know I'm telling the truth.
He doesn't have any material.
actually,
he just
no,
has
I'm
to,
not just
he
saying
just
that.
has to say you're rubbish. He's got no material. He just constantly just keeps retorting.
And the mute battle has begun.
So yeah,
The mute battle has begun.
tell the fake host to keep out of other people's business, and you yourself keep out of other people's business, especially because Daniel didn't know
He's
about
not
it. You need to start being
actually a
respectful.
real host, more than you guys are.
You know what? Let's have Daniel say something. Daniel,
Yes, let's have Daniel say
you
something.
have to say. What do you want to say to Jacob about this,
Or even us.
or even us? What do you gotta say?
Well, again, I didn't know anything. I didn't know any of this was going on. You know, I was like completely in the dark. I was just here surfing the net. You know, like I always do, surfing the net, looking for information. When David told me this, and I was like, oh, that's just, I had nothing to do with that. You know, yeah, so just, I don't know.
Well, do you want Jacob to stop this?
I would, like, Jacob, look, whatever you think you're doing, like, could you just, like, kind of, like, back off on them?
No, David. Daniel. No, because
No.
they're
Wait.
idiots.
Respect his.
So I won't back off, Daniel, because they're idiots and they're taking the shit out of you. And
You're
you
being
don't see that, Daniel.
insulted
So no.
by someone that is so fake. to defend Daniel, because what that fake host believes is that Daniel can't defend himself, but actually Daniel is a great guy and Daniel can defend himself, and he will defend himself instead
Yeah, well,
of
Daniel doesn't see trouble. What's happening in his way, which are
Daniel,
you guys are the troublemakers here.
I'd like to ask Daniel. Daniel, have I ever said anything negative about you or against you? And have I not, part two of this question, been the one that stuck up for you many times when Fake Host was dismissive of you to come on to talk about topics that you and I both wanted to talk about together on the same cast? Star Trek.
Yeah.
Do you have any issue with me? Have we ever had a problem at all? Nothing is. None of my alleged true agenda has ever snuck out or creeped out where I've said some shit about you. Haven't I always been nice to you? And haven't I always been nice about Jacob when everyone else was talking shit about him? I said we're gonna respect the guy. We just had a show
crap.
today.
You're crap, Mike D. You didn't defend me. I didn't ask for you to defend me, you idiot.
No,
if you're a friend, you don't have to be asked to defend people. You fucking
I
idiot.
was not your friend, Mike D. I was not your friend. You thought you're demented in the head because you thought we were friends.
So you admit it. When I was defending you, that's how you treat your friends, Jacob? I was defending you, and you're saying I was never your friend?
No, I'm not your friend. We were never friends, Mike D.
Okay, well, see, folks, you heard it here first. Jacob gets defended by people. He shits on them, but then Fake Host calls him a faggot, and he goes running back to him like an abused spouse.
It's because
at least Fake Host is a real friend, and he's a real host.
Now that's.
Oh yeah, and by the way,
right
Albert came up with a great point just then. Albert just sent me a message and said that
time to come in.
It's time to come in here.
That we found David Anderson on a random hangout, right? That's how I found David on Google Plus. I just added him on a random hangout, and that's how we became friends. And Albert said that him and I are responsible for David joining this whole entire bloody community because it was David's fault.
Yes, you are. And you know what? Here, I'm actually going to answer that. You know what, Jacob? You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Both you and Albert were responsible for bringing me to this, and for that, I thank you. I thank you for that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, because you're an idiot. Because we found out your truth.
Am I saying anything negative? I'm not saying anything negative. In fact, that is overwhelmingly positive. I have nothing but a genuine thank you for you and Albert for bringing me into this community, because some of the people I've met are some of the greatest people I have ever met. Mike, Connor, Gloria, Daniel, Chris, Scott, every single one of them are fantastic people, and
James,
thank you, Dan.
all of you who I have just met,
David.
You are amazing people who I have nothing but the utmost respect for. So thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob and Albert, for introducing me to all of these fantastic people, because they are what make this community awesome.
Yeah, we wish we hadn't introduced you to these people, then you would have been a twat again to other people.
God. This projection from people in this community, Jacob, Fake Host, it's all very laughable.
If you had not introduced me to these people, I would have continued on with my channel, and you know what? That would have been fine too. But you know what? This is the better alternative, meeting these amazing people. I love meeting new people. I love making connections with new people.
I can be amazing too sometimes, because guess what, David?
Yes,
I'm a better person than you.
Yes, you can, because the first couple of months that I knew you, you were an amazing person. But it all went downhill. I'm not going to go into detail about that. I don't need you.
Yeah, but you're like, Tangle.
You've been down that road. I don't want to go down that road again, because you know what? I want to stay positive here. You helped me, you introduced me some fantastic people. For that, I thank you. And three of those fantastic people are in this cast right now: Daniel, Mike, and Connor.
Well, I need to remind Jacob, too, way back when Jacob had the reputation of being a horrible troll for what he did to Fake Host, I was one of the people that actually talked Joe into giving you a second chance.
And no one cares, Mike, what your opinion is. I don't really care.
That's okay, because I didn't state an opinion. That was a fact. I actually was one of the people instrumental in getting you back on.
Oh God!
I'm gonna say this is such a rubbish crap show. I prefer the Real Whovians. The Real Whovians are united.
Yeah, run back to the carbon copy of yourself.
Yeah, they're
You
united.
remember-
All three of them are united.
Jacob, do you remember when you first brought me in here? That was around the time when Joe was calling you out. Did I not defend
Yeah,
you?
I remember.
Did I
Joe's
not-
changed. Joe's a changed guy
Hold on,
because
hold on,
he got
but
rid of you.
Did I not defend you during that time because I felt that he had misunderstood you?
He found Jesus.
No, you didn't defend me,
I did.
David. So no, I don't know
Hello.
where that's coming
What?
from.
I
Hey,
told
Albert.
you. I
There's
said
3 of me in here.
yes. There's 3 of you. This is concerning. This
He's
is
like
concerning.
Spectre.
3 octopuses in the cast. Too much ink. Too much ink. Get them out. Get them out. Get your duplicates out of here. Anyway, like I said, and Albert probably heard me. I have nothing but respect for the 2 of you. And you know, as much crap as I give the 2 of you, you 2 definitely brought me into this community, and I will always thank you for that, and I will always be grateful you did that. So as much crap as I give the 2 of you, you do have some measure of respect for me for that. Just that small measure of respect.
Well, I have a level of respect for you for running a very successful YouTube channel.
Well, it's not that successful. It's growing. It's growing. It's getting there. I don't...
Isn't that the one?
Ruby cast. I'm gonna say that.
That's the channel that the troll's trying to take down right now, right?
Yep, Darth Cinema. It's YouTube.com, and Darth Cinema is the channel. Be sure to check out my Ruby vlogs every week. Well, currently there's no episode this weekend, but I will be doing an episode next week when Rooster Teeth decides to post the damn episode.
And we do want to also give a shout out and mention the main website. I'm not familiar with the exact name of it, but it's for autism awareness, because that is a very helpful website, and some people in this community might want to check that out.
Ha ha ha! Funny.
Actually, it's not a joke.
Well, you use it as an
Actually,
excuse,
there it is a
so I
joke.
don't know what you're talking about, Jacob.
Are you laughing at the autistic?
No, I'm laughing at you guys because you guys are being so rude.
We're not being rude, you're being rude.
No,
why is
actually,
it?
you guys are being rude. So get stuffed.
Connor, I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I?
All right. Well, I think we've gotten the message that we need to get out. Daniel has said his piece. I'm sorry, Albert. I'm sorry because your thing says Alex the Octopus, but your name's Albert. Albert, do you have anything else to add before we close?
Okay, so what went on before?
Is that,
Oh my
David
okay,
and
okay,
these
sure.
little
Wait,
three
I'm
wuss-
just going to do a
I
quick
mean, pussy.
recap for Albert. Albert, what happened was we ran through the events of what Jacob was doing to my channel with Daniel. Daniel has basically said his piece saying he
I
had no
was
idea
defending
what was
them
happening
because
with
from you.
He has had no idea what was happening with this channel, and he asked Jacob to stop. Jacob's refusing, claiming that we are idiots, and hijinks ensued,
But
and
you
now
guys are idiots.
where we are.
Jacob, all you're being is manipulative, possessive, and overall.
Oh,
Shut up, Connor F.
Yeah,
Shut up, Connor F.
It's really
Your
been
voice
for
is
the last
annoying.
10 minutes.
God,
Connor F, your voice is
you're so
annoying.
boring.
Okay, so
Oh, God, you're boring.
here is my verdict.
What the
Basically-
hell?
Your bore material.
Basically,
You make me wonder, Jacob. You make me wonder why I'm in this community sometimes, because you're just so.
Okay, Albert, say what you need to say.
here's my verdict on the whole matter of the whole thing between David and Jacob. Basically, you guys I don't know how to word this exactly, but when Jacob was trolling David, you did help out by telling everybody to block him. But you should have unblocked him, which you didn't.
Booyah!
You just
So you
continued
just
to
admit
hate him.
Hold on. I think I have a right to say something. In fact, Daniel, you there?
Yeah.
When I encouraged you, didn't force you to block him, did I not offer to help you set up your Star Trek cast on another channel?
Yes, you did.
In fact, because
Yeah, but it works out fine on my channel because we've been doing it on channel ever since.
No, Jacob, when Daniel was doing the shows on yours, I asked him why I asked him more out of curiosity why he didn't do the show on his own channel, because wouldn't that make more sense to help his community grow? Daniel said he did not know how to set up a cast. I offered him at that time to show him how to set up an on-air cast. That way he could do his own show. And Albert, this is what happened, and Daniel has just confirmed that I asked him. The reason
I'm talking about with me.
The reason hold on, I'm getting to that. The reason I encouraged Daniel to block Jacob was at the time Jacob was severely going after me and everyone else, and it was my opinion, may have been wrong at the time, I'm willing to admit that Jacob's trolling would have a negative influence on the growth of Daniel's channel. That was the sole reason for why I encouraged Daniel to block him. I was not giving him an ultimatum. I say it's in your best interest to do that. It was not out of malice towards Jacob. It was more to see Daniel make his Star Trek cast and have it grow. And I don't want to tear channels down. I want to see them grow. I would never, ever take down Jacob's channel, no matter what he has done to me. Because you know what? I feel every single person, whether it's the fake host, whether it's Jacob, whether it's you, Albert, whether it's Daniel, Mike D, Connor, whoever, they have the right, the fundamental right to make content on YouTube, regardless of quality or subject. And I would never take that right away from anyone, not even someone who I am at odds with.
Need I say more? Basically,
yes, you may.
This is during the whole Skywarp thing. And I have no idea what was going on with that, but yes. Anyways, David, you did help out a lot, but we still need to forgive people. And
I essentially just did earlier in this cast by pointing out what you and Jacob have done for me by introducing me to that, and I still have a measure of respect towards the two of you. In fact, you know, I may not be buddy-buddy with Jacob. That doesn't mean that I can't be civil towards him. All I ask is that the attacks on my channel stop. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, then stop telling Daniel to block people.
I'm not telling him to block people anymore.
But Jacob, all you're doing is proving what David said to Daniel about it being destructive on Daniel, right? Because what you're doing now is you're talking in his behalf in a threatening manner, and it's reflecting badly on Daniel. So all you're doing is proving David right.
Also,
Jacob, hold on, one second, Albert. I just gotta say this thought, and then I'll let you speak. Jacob, if you stop the attacks on my channel, we will let bygones be bygones. You can go your way, I can go mine. We don't have to talk to each other, and we can essentially ignore each other. And again, that's best for everyone. Everyone then is happy. You can go about your content on your own cast. I can go about my content here on the Who Crew, and that way everyone is satisfied with what is happening. And Daniel can go off do his own thing. Albert can go off do his own thing, and we're all happy. Isn't that an ample solution?
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Look at that. I am being perfectly civil to you. I am offering you a solution that benefits everyone. Because I am being the bigger man, I am putting this issue aside, I am sweeping it off the table into the trash, and putting the trash in the furnace. And boy, does that burn. Anyway.
So also, I need to say that the audio clip on Who Wars was from 6 months ago during the whole Skywarp thing. How do I know this? Because I was in the call with Daniel when this happened. And Jacob.
Oh my god. Are you mad?
I was there.
I'm not disputing that, but what Fake Earth said in that, if we're talking about the same clip.
Yes.
If what Fake Earth said in that cast, it can be 6 months ago, it can be a year ago. It's still relevant because for as long as that Fake Earth has been faking his personality and he's been playing the victim,
No, 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 no. You don't understand what actually happened. Jacob was
pretty
being
sure-
manipulated by Skywarp, and Fake Host was kind of confused with the whole situation.
Well, it's not
And,
the first time.
because I told him that he was threatening me, so
Right.
he was doing it in my defense. So
So, because essentially what you've just confirmed there is that actually Jacob was as much a victim of this as you were, but because he was being manipulated.
yeah,
Are you saying that the fake host calling Jacob a faggot was the right thing, despite Jacob also, as from what you just told me, being a victim in that as much as you are?
well,
Because
yeah, I
right
think
at the end of that clip, fake host did call Jacob, I believe several times, a faggot.
yes, but if you are, well, Fake Host, the personality that he has is to instantly go after people if they're caught doing anything against the community. So,
But I think the main question, Albert, is who gave him the authority to do so?
This is the point. He gave himself the authorities to do so. What he's doing is not in the best interest of anyone. It's just in the best interest of himself. All he thinks about is himself. What he does is destructive towards people. He threatens people behind the scenes. He, as you know, we've exposed, he talks crap about people behind the scenes. He doesn't care about anyone but himself.
Like,
And that's what we
Albert,
want people to realize.
contrary to popular belief, Albert, we're not looking to destroy the community. The one thing that brings balance to this community in all the shows, regardless of whose show you're on, is each show basically does its own thing and doesn't try to interfere in the affairs with others. And what Fake Host is doing is interfering with other channels.
In the affairs of other people on planets.
Wait, what did he say? Wait, say that again, Jacob. I didn't hear that. That didn't come through clear on my end.
I just said a Doctor Who line. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's exactly who he tries to act like. He tries to act like the Doctor, like he's some great man that can just go around whizzing a sonic screwdriver around and solving problems, but actually he can't, because what he's got to learn is that he's got to keep himself to himself and keep his problems to himself.
And then
also
everyone's
stay out
happy.
of other people's problems.
that's true to an extent.
But
Well, I don't think, like, in the case of Joe going after us, like, I mean, Joe
Faker.
actually wrote a lengthy message. Oh, I said his name. Whoops.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, now we're in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, can I just ask Albert to explain what he just said there about it being true to an extent? Because I'm just intrigued about what he meant by that.
It is true to an extent that he does get in other people's business. That is true to an extent, but not that drastic. He doesn't do it that often.
But you admit he still does it?
Occasionally.
He only does it when he gets attacked.
The only reason he did it is because I asked him.
But it's not only when he gets attacked, Jacob. He does it when he doesn't get attacked. And I've got proof of that because he got involved in a bit of business of mine that didn't have anything to do with him. And I said, don't do what he did. He eventually did. And he still did it anyway. And he wasn't attacked.
Well, he does actually see you and Mike D as trouble. That's what he told me and Alex.
Well,
Albert.
it's funny because only a few months ago he said that he saw me like a son, and I believe that he said he saw Mike D like a brother. So actually, your statement may be true right now, but it's not always been the case. Point proven?
True.
I believe.
Also, need I say that no one in this call I have a problem with, but there is someone in the community that I have a major problem with. Some of you may know who it is.
I think I know. Is it the other Connor?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
He attacked me and Jacob for no reason
That
yesterday
is true.
with Louie for like hours.
Right.
Basically
I can't
just
really comment on this because I do not know the.
Well, yeah, this has nothing to do with us, but feel free to.
Yeah.
You know.
Basically just randomly insulting us for no reason. And him and Louie were just, I don't know, they were just acting like total assholes.
I'm not commenting on this because I do not know the circumstances behind what's going on. So.
Right. Okay. Well.
One, Connor Smith talks crap anyway, Albert.
Yes.
And two, Louis is just Louis.
Nice.
I cannot. Okay, on a side note, I can't tell if that was a compliment or an insult. I think that's kind of it can go both ways.
Well, Louis is a great guy, you know. So I suppose that's a compliment. Because if he's being himself, then it means that he's being a great guy.
Also, he like threatened to like destroy our new show before it even started. So yeah.
Connor Smith or Louis?
Connor Smith.
Oh, right, okay. Well, you know, as we said, this isn't anything to do with us because we're not directly involved, but if you want to get Connor and Louis on here and yourself and Jacob or whatever, whoever's involved, then I'm sure we can sort it out.
Anyways, guys, I'll see you later.
All right, see you. Good to have you.
I guess that's it then.
I guess that's all that needs to be said. Thank you,
Yep,
Daniel, for
that's
coming
it.
on.
Well done.
Thank
Take
you for
care.
coming on and saying your piece. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you all so
That's
much
okay.
for listening.
Take care. Fuck off for now.
And that's all, folks.